Hey guys, it's Winter Warrior here after a good solid few months of not uploading. Now, I bet you're wondering why that has been. Well, you see, school's been busy and everything, but we got out a few Wednesdays ago. It's been chill. I haven't had anything to worry about except like doing dishes and laundry. So I have more time on my hands, and I figured I'd come and make this video for you guys. And it's just a story that happened to me a few years ago. It's actually a horror story. You see, it's actually one of the most scariest experiences of my entire life. Okay, I've never gone through something more terrifying, more terrible, and it really was the day that changed my life forever. Now I know you're wondering, Winter, what happened, man? Well, let me set the scene for you. It's a warm night at the beginning of July in 2018. And every year my church holds a camp for teens, and it typically goes through the first week of July, the first through the fourth. And then we own the campsite right next to this lake on a huge hill, right? The site had a dining area surrounded by dorms, and a fireplace, and two docks, a ping pong room, and a great big like tabernacle on the hill where we would hold our services and such. So the tabernacle had chairs with a piano, stage, pulpit, other various church things. Some of the campers' parents had jet skis and boats that they would let us use. And throughout the week we would attend services on the hill, swim in the lake, play ping pong, socialize, all the fun stuff that would happen. Now the first night of the camp, Monday, me and my friends, we'll call them Steve and Harry, right? So we met in the church and boarded an old yellow bus along with a few other teenagers, and it was my first year attending this camp. So naturally I was extremely nervous. And so as we made our way through the curvy roads of the place where we were, we excitedly talked about mastering ping pong and how much we would ride the jet skis and how we could do better things than the other, competitive. That's how we are. Not that I'm like that or anything. I mean, competitive people play video games, and that's not what I do. So after a horrendous like 5 minutes, we finally arrived, and we all, unpack our suitcases and sleeping bags, and we settle into the dorms. And my nervousness just slowly melted as the day flew by. Had no idea what would happen to me in the future. But we all had so much fun, throughout the day, doing everything we talked about and more. I even made a few new friends there. We were chilling. We were awesome. And after the night service, we all talked until our pastors made us get into our cabins. And so our cabin was awesome because according to the veterans of this camp, it was the only dorm with two bathrooms with lockable doors. So that's awesome. We respect our privacy here, and it's a bunch of cabins. You know how it is. So as I went to take advantage of our super awesome bathrooms on that Monday night, that terrible night when my life was changed, I noticed something very, very peculiar. These great lockable bathrooms, yeah, the one I was going to, it didn't even have a doorknob. Unfortunately, the other bathroom was being used, so I asked one of the older guys what happened to the luxurious lockable doorknob. He laughs and says, "Oh, we threw a kid into it and it exploded." Ha ha. And I think, great. So I go to the bathroom and I find a way. I resourcefully stick my pinky into the door, and it locks. Like I twist it around, it locks and clicks shut. So now I wouldn't have to worry about anything happening, or like me being thrown at the doorknob while I was using the bathroom. Because that's a thing that they do there apparently. And so, do my business, and as we all do, I washed my hands, as all responsible 13-year-olds would do. And I unlocked the door the same way I locked it, stepped back out into the dorm, and made my way back to my bunk. Now, I'm chilling, and some people begin to sleep, and others are talking, just how it is. It's probably at 10:30 or 11 at this point. And now my friend Harry is heading to the bathroom. And so I see him, I have compassion on him because that's what we do. And I walk up to him, I walk in with him, because I don't want him to get assaulted while he's just trying to release bodily fluid. And so I show him how to lock the door. I stick my pinky in it, it clicks the exact same way it did then. And so he says, "All right." And so I say, "All right, I'm gonna go to bed. You have a nice time." And so I go to unlock the door, and it didn't open. And so I try again. I stick my pinky in there, jiggle it around, a little bit more forcefully this time, and nothing happens. 5 minutes of fidgeting with the unpredictable lock, and nothing happens. And so now Harry starts to panic, man. He starts screaming. He starts beating on the door, screaming help, And I go, "Shut up, you idiot!" And I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to jam my fat fingers into the lock and figure it out. And eventually, one of the people I met at the camp comes to the door, and he says from the other side, "Hey Harry, how you doing in there? Are you doing okay?" He laughed on the other side of the door, and they carry on a conversation while I'm staring at the lock. I'm sweating bullets trying to figure out how to open this thing because it just opened before. And, my ego is on the line here in front of this guy and the person on the outside of the door. Man, I gotta make myself look cool. I gotta be the hero of the story here. Some moments later, the dude on the other side of the door, his cousin comes to the door, and I talk to him. So half our cabin thinks that I'm locked in the bathroom, and the other think it's my friend Harry. But no one, and I mean no one, knows that it's both of us in there. So a few minutes later, our youth pastor arrived, and I can hear a large group of people outside the door, probably a bunch of counselors, I reckon. And the youth pastor uses a pocket knife to fiddle with the lock, and he's trying to get us out. He's doing his job, trying to help people in need. It happens all the time. People get locked in bathrooms. You should look it up. 99% of people 13 to 18 have been locked in a bathroom at least 4 times in their life, and that's just true. And you don't even have to Google that. Actually, don't look it up. Just take my word for it. But anyways, as I was saying, he's fidgeting with the lock, and the knife slips, and he cuts his finger open, and is rushed to the ER immediately. Like, it was a bad cut, dude. He was in there for solid 45 minutes, just getting wounds taken care of. He wore a brace the rest of the week. It was truly a tragedy to behold. And so the other counselors are trying to figure out what to do to get us out. They're deducing that we must take the door down to get us out of the bathroom, because there's no way they can pick the lock. And so after what felt like an eternity, I hear the whir of a drill, and screws slowly fall to the floor with metallic clings left and right. And so a guy on the outside says, "Hey bud, on the count of 3, I want you to ram the door as hard as you can, okay?" So I say, "Alright," and I muster all my strength. I played football at the time. I thought I was cool, That's how we are, as 13-year-olds. So I was thinking, "Yep, I'm ready." He goes, "Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3," and I ram the door with the strength of an ox, and then we're free. The door falls to the ground, and outside the bathroom, I see nearly every single person at that camp. Not only them, but they have like their siblings there and their pets. They're all there. I'm talking, there's thousands of people in this like 50-foot by 50-foot cabin, and they're all staring at us with their piercing eyes and their judgment. And I'm thinking to myself, what can I say to get out of this situation? What can I do to justify my actions here? Because at this point, everybody's going to think that we were like doing weird stuff, and I ain't about that life. And so the thing that I say to break the deafening silence is, I can explain. Now everybody eventually files out of the cabin, and they go to sleep. But little did I know that this was something that I would never forget, because people come up to me today and still call me the Bathroom Boy. And actually, I'm thinking about changing my YouTube name to be the Bathroom Boy. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I want you to leave a comment. Let me know if you think I should change that. And the thing to take away from this story is that we all make mistakes, and that getting locked in a bathroom is a thing that happens all the time, and no one should ever be ashamed for it. People get stuck in elevators and they don't get shamed. So what's the deal about getting stuck in a bathroom with another man when you're clearly straight? I mean, I don't see the problem myself. I mean, if you see a problem, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're chilling. I think we're mad chilling. Yeah, just let me know, and I will immediately block. I mean, hear you with open ears and listen to what you have to say, because I value your opinion. But yeah, other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video of telling a story, please like, and leave a comment if you have any better ideas for me to do. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see if I can post some more in the following weeks. But yeah, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.